I'm gonna do an update. It's Monday, June 16th, and I'm gonna move you over here, I think. So I've written down everything I want to talk about today. I also have a Pop-Tart. It's like a protein Pop-Tart. And I'm making mac and cheese in the oven. So I mainly want to talk about just relationships today and love, because that's a topic right now. And I have to eat this because, first of all, I just finished my workout and I need protein. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't know if you can. This is really good, by the way. So, I want to talk about a bunch of things. I want to talk about the last guy I dated. I want to talk about the guy that I like, that I'm interested in. I want to talk about the guy I met over the weekend who's really interested in me. And sort of like communication and labels, nasty, mean labels, often put on women, but also put on me in dating. And some things that I noticed and stuff that I'm struggling with. But let me finish this. I think I should start talking about my last, it wasn't even a boyfriend. He's trash. He's just awful. And the reason he was awful, I think, will be revealed as I talk more about him. But the last guy I dated basically kind of saw me as a slut. I'm just gonna say it, like a slut. Because I was a dancer. And he had these shit standards for me that he did not hold for himself. Like, for some reason, and I think a lot of women would understand me when I talk about this, for some reason, it's fine for guys to sleep with 50 different people, or even just talk to other people, or have some job where they're just slutty, or get to interact with a lot of people, or talk to multiple girls at the same time, and he's a king. And then when a girl does it, she's a slut. She's a whore. And that's shitty. That's stupid. That's a double standard, and it's fucked up. It's so fucked up. And what's more fucked up about this guy is that he was such a dick. He was such a prick. His name was Nathaniel Mascarenhas, okay? I'm gonna drop the name, because fuck him. And he was such a prick because he literally would cast these labels on me while simultaneously talking to other people, talking and dating multiple guys behind my back. And, you know, he was literally the definition of what you would maybe think of as a slut. Because he was sleeping with all these people and just having a great time and living the life of the bachelor. Meanwhile, I was not doing that. I was working as a dancer and interacting with people for work. And yet he would call me that, and he would get upset. And one of the reasons why he didn't commit to me as a boyfriend and never called me his boyfriend and dated me is because he's like, oh, but all these other guys are interested in you. Oh, but blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so many other people you're talking to and you're letting touch you and you're probably sleeping with and you're probably fucking. And it's like hurtful. It's really hurtful. Because I started dancing because it was joyful. I take my clothes off because it makes me feel happy and it's fun to wear glitter. And so many men sexualize fucking everything. Where they sexualize everything because that's how they operate in their minds. You know, the only reason they would take their clothes off is to get with someone. Meanwhile, a lot of women, I think, as well as people like me, it's like you're 5 years old again. It's like an inner child thing. It's like not sexualized at all. It's you being joyful and having fun and putting glitter on and wearing makeup and putting some cute outfit on and dancing and feeling free and having fun. And people love it. And getting other people dancing and dancing with them. And it's always wicked men who make it mean something different. Because that's how warped their brains are. They don't comprehend how you could do it from a place of joy. When I went out on New Year's this year, there was a point where I took my shirt off and took my pants off and was just having so much fun. And my best friend will dance with me and she'll support me and she'll make me feel safe. And I don't feel weird at all. And how often I get misinterpreted. There's literally a psycho stalker guy who called me on the phone at 1 a.m. at night from a no-caller ID because his phone was blocked. And he said, I heard you're a cocaine addict now, Pan. And the same guy was like, the first time I met him, I didn't want to give him a hug because it intuitively didn't feel right. And he said, oh, but you'll, be a slut for all these guys and just be a dancer, but you won't give me a hug? And he just would say, you sleep with all these people. You're such a horrible person. You're a slut and you're a terrible person. And you just dance in your underwear for all these people. And you're garbage trash. And this guy's so ugly. You can see why he's blocked. And it's just really hard sometimes because I want a man who understands me. And not only that, but I want a man that I'm really attracted to. And it's hard to get those two things, I find. I went to a party this weekend and it was really fun. It was so much fun. And I don't know. My light turned off. It's like guys are really weird because they respect you less. They respect you less and they like you less when you're a dancer or when you take your clothes off, especially in front of other men. No matter what place it's coming from. And the only guys that pretend to like you, just want what's in your pants. And once they get it, then they don't respect you at all. They don't care about you. I've met so many men and they're all the same. It's all like this. And they don't respect you. And they don't care about you and they don't like you even. They want a good girl who's obedient and, submissive and hiding herself from the world, but just revealing it to him. But most of them don't want to put the fucking work in to earn the right to have a girl that's that chaste. It's just a double standard. While they're sleeping around with every other fucking person, like what they accuse the women of. It's also hard that the more attention you give a guy, the less he likes you, the less attention he gives you. That's so annoying. I have a hair mask in, by the way, if you're wondering. I don't like fucking games. I like honesty. And communication and connection in a relationship. I was just at the gym today and I just was feeling so down. So the party I went to, it was really cute and it was really fun, and there was it was Pride party and all these people were just in a swimming pool with little clothes on, and all these gay boys having a great time in hot tubs and food and swimming pools, and it was so joyful and so cool, and I felt so safe. And there were floaty things, and I went on the floaty, and I don't know, I have different perspective on all of this. I go on the floaty because it's cute and it's fun and I like it. I go in the pool because it's fun to swim. I take my clothes off because it makes me feel joyful, not because I'm trying to fuck somebody. And nobody really understands that. And I'm also really alone, and I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't have a lot of people who understand me. And I've never met a man who likes me for who I am and who understands me and can help me be safe in a world with a bunch of sharks, basically. When I'm kind of naive and really innocent and joyful and stuff. But there's a guy that I really like, and I don't even know if it's it's just a waste. I just feel like it's a waste of time to like him now at this point, because I don't think he likes me. I think he liked the idea of who I was, but this happens all the time. It's he works at the gym. I've talked about him before. I'm gonna say his name. It's Logan. Okay? And he's really cool, and was really nice to me. His name's Logan, and he works at the gym I go to in New Mexico. And he has a lot of nice qualities as a person. And he's very handsome and very attractive. I'd probably say a 10 out of 10. I'm not even gonna lie. He's a 10 out of 10. And he's got a nice smile. He's very tall. He's handsome. He's got a nice beard. He's got nice hair. He's got a lot of muscles. He's charming. He's got good posture. He's very likable. He's respectful. He's very professional and social. And he's also very playful and kind of fun and can be kind of funny. And he seems very considerate. Trying to list all the things that are why I like him, you know, so you can understand. But I don't know, I just feel like I wanted to tell him about the party I went to, because I don't like to be deceitful, you know, or like hide things from people I like. I like to just tell them about who I am and what I do and how I spend my time so that they can see my authentic self. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. That's probably not the guy for me if they don't like it. But I just felt like it was the right thing to do. So I told him about the party, and I told him I went to this party and it was really fun, and I showed him a picture that this guy took of me that has a lot of interest in me. But it was just a guy at the party, and he took these cute pictures, and I was just in my little black tiny swimsuit, and it was really cute, and I put it on Instagram. And I didn't put it on Instagram. Like, this is another thing that really fucks me up. It's like, I'm not looking to sleep with people and put shit on the internet so that people will sleep with me. Like, men think like that. I think, oh my God, I had so much fun. I look so cute. I'm just in my cute little underwear, swimsuit thing. I have this beautiful light on me. I posted the pictures on YouTube too in a post, but I just thought, this is so cute. I want to share this. I want to put it online so I can keep it forever and see it and look back on it and remember that fun event I went to. That's how I think. Not, I want to be a slut for the world and, you know, I don't know. It's like guys sometimes think that your value goes down when you do that. It's like the same thing I'm talking about with the guy I dated last, who would call me an SLUT. And then it felt that way with, did I say his name? Oh my God. I probably shouldn't be saying names, but you know what? Who cares? Because not very many people watch my update videos, so I can say what I want, okay? But it felt that way with Logan, like, in his mind he thought, oh, Pan's just a slut, you know, or like, he lost respect for me, or he lost, he saw me as less valuable or less attractive because I not only went to a party where I took all my clothes off, but I put pictures on the internet of it. Why can't I just do that? Why can't it just be fun and something that brings me joy, that I like to do and be? Why does it have to mean something? Why do you have to insinuate that I'm sleeping with 50 guys because I do something like that? That was always been the insinuation. And I also showed him pictures of me working as a dancer, as a go-go boy. And I had like pierced nipples and I don't know. He just had a reaction like that guys usually have of like, whoa, and then retracting, kind of, and like being unattracted to you. I don't know. And that's just that's not the guy for me. That's not the guy for me. But he didn't say anything. He just like, it was just different. One of the girls that works there is really nice, and she is a dancer. And she was really nice to me, and we were talking about it, and girls usually get it. But boys and guys don't. Especially guys that are attracted to maybe guys like you, or maybe girls, you know? If I was a girl, basically. And so I kind of I don't even know. Like, it doesn't feel right to like hide that or even change this part about me. But so often I'm like interested in a guy, and then he's just like almost disgusted. I don't know. And I don't want to play stupid games of like, oh, I want men to earn the right to have this or see this. It's not even about the fucking men. It's about me having fun and be myself. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like, because I've never had a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend. For literally more than like, I'll be honest, like a month. Probably. And I know I'm really a wonderful person and a great person and beautiful person too. But so many guys are just so like warped and don't think the way I do. And part of that's because I'm autistic, I think. And there's like a naivety and an innocence with that, and sometimes seeing the world in a completely different way from other people. And not only that, but I'm gay too. I don't know. So I kind of want to cry is what I want to do. I've always felt like an odd one out. Is what I feel like. I don't want to be shamed. I don't want to be, belittled or made to feel like I need to shrink or hide. Like, fuck that. Why do we make women convince them that they need to hide or shrink or they're unacceptable sluts? Because men are the ones that sexualize women. Men are the ones that sexualize everything. When a lot of times women do things from a place of intuitive joy from within that has nothing to do with wanting attention from them or wanting to fuck every guy in the world. It has nothing to do with that. And guys make it mean that, and then they treat her like trash and don't respect her and don't have interest in her. But that's not my guy. That's not my man. And so, I don't know, like I kind of want to hide now when I go to the gym, and I just don't even want to talk to anyone anymore. Don't want to talk to the staff anymore. because, I don't know, it just feels like worthless. That's what it feels like. Like trash, worthless trash. For just being myself. And I love dancing and I'm so good at it too. I don't know. It's really hard. It's hard to make sense of all this, and I feel like this guy is like, I don't even think he liked me. I think I just liked him a lot, you know? And I think he's just working, you know? Like that's just how it is. It's like when you think the waiter likes you, or you think the dancer likes you, but really it's just they're doing their job. That's kind of how it feels a little bit with Logan, because, you know, he's supposed to be friendly with staff and stuff. And I am kind of like a pick-me girl a little bit, I feel like, because I always like to talk to him and I like to kind of hover around where he is. Which is backwards, because when you're feminine, you're not supposed to chase or be a pick-me. You're supposed to just attract. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm chasing, kind of, because I like him so much. And I want to be around him, and I don't even want to do my workout. I just want to hover around him and talk to him and flirt with him and socialize, because he's so handsome and he's so cool. And that's very energetically masculine of me. And you'll never attract a guy like him by being like that. But I just want to be myself, and I don't want to play games, you know? Of like changing. But the video I'm gonna wrap up in a minute or two. I probably should just let it go and not be so like really attracted to him, because it just is not worth it. It's not good. And you know, I know what it's like to have people like you that you are like meh, you know, as a person working. But you might be nice to them because it's your job. You don't hate them or despise them, but you definitely don't have a crush on them or want to talk to them or want to, you know, be friends with them outside of work. So I think I'm just being delusional with Logan. I think I just need to move on. I don't think he likes me at all. I think he's just maybe nice to me. And I think I need to just accept that, and maybe also understand that he probably might even be disgusted or like me less or respect me less because of, you know, I went to a pool party with just my underwear on, and he was saying, I don't really go to parties. And I said, it's because you're not 21. And he said, no, it's because he's almost 21, but not quite. But he said he could go to college parties, but he doesn't. So that kind of gave me a cue as like, oh, maybe he thinks this is like degenerative to do stuff like this. So, but I need to go because my alarm's about to go off for my macaroni. But it really affected me today when I was doing my workout. Like, I wasn't lifting as well, and I was really discouraged, and I'm always alone. In the gym, I have no friends, not a lot to talk to, unless it's like people that are nice to me. Some of them are, even if they think I'm weird and autistic and kind of a freak or something, they're still nice to me, or different. But I don't usually have any friends. And it was just like getting to me today. To not have any friends and to feel like ugly or like these labels are true. But I just want a guy that loves me for who I am. And loves me as I am and wants to make me feel protected and safe. And also wants to work really hard to be with me. That's what I want. A guy that wants to work really hard to be with me and help me feel physically safe in all situations and protect me physically, because I can be really naive and get into trouble because I have a good heart. But that's about all we're going to talk about. I'm going to try to do update videos on Monday and Fridays, and just do ones in between if I feel like it, but that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I might do some singing or crying or something, because I really liked him, and I just feel like I've just been fucking delusional. Like, a guy like him would never like someone like me, especially if the perception that men often have of me is like a slut or anyway. I'm gonna go. I have to get my mac and cheese, so thanks for watching, and I'll probably talk again on Friday.